grade 7. Welcome to another topic in our PE class. To formally start our discussion, first, let us identify the following. Content standard. Performance standard. And most essential learning competencies. For the review, recall the different health-related fitness components. For the answer, here are the different health-related fitness components: body composition, cardiovascular endurance, flexibility, muscular endurance, and strength. For today's topic, I will discuss important things about swimming. Let me start with the history and background of swimming. Swimming is an individual or team racing sport that requires the use of one's entire body to move through water. The sport takes place in pools or open water, example, in a sea or lake. Competitive swimming is one of the most popular Olympic sports, with varied distance events in butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle. Swimming history. Prehistoric times, evidence of recreational swimming has been found, with the earliest evidence dating to the Stone Age painting from around 10,000 years ago. 2000 BC. Some of the earliest references to swimming include the Iliad, the Odyssey, the Bible, the Beowulf, the Quran, and others. Here are some of the significant dates to remember in swimming history. In 1844, two Native American participants at a swimming competition in London introduced the front crawl to a European audience. Sir John Arthur Trugen picked up the hand-over stroke from some South American natives and successfully debuted the new stroke in 1873. His stroke is still regarded as the most powerful to use today. Captain Matthew Webb was the first man to swim the English Channel between England and France in 1875 using the breaststroke technique. In 1880, the first national governing body, the Amateur Swimming Association, was formed. There were already over 300 regional clubs in operation across the country. In 1889, the first European amateur swimming competition were in Vietnam. In 1892, the world's first women's swimming championship was held in Scotland. 1896, men's swimming became part of the first modern Olympic Games in Athens. In 1902, the Australian Richmond Cavil introduced freestyle to the Western world. And in 1908, the World Swimming Association Federación Internacional de Natación, or FINA, was born. In 1912, women's swimming was introduced into the Olympics. 1922, Women's Olympiad was the first international swim meet for women outside the Olympics. 1930, butterfly was developed and was at first a variant of breaststroke until it was accepted as a separate style in 1952. Let us move on with the Philippine history about swimming. In 1900s, Americans introduced swimming as a sport to the Philippines. 1912, a number of local swimmers had emerged from different parts of the country who competed against each other in championships organized by the Americans. In 1928, the greatest achievement of a Filipino in the sports, Chofilo E. Ildefonso, nicknamed the Ilocano Shark, won the Philippine first Olympic medal by winning bronze in the 200-meter breaststroke event at the 1928 Olympics in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. He repeated this featuring in the 1932 Olympics in Los Angeles, California, when he won his second bronze medal, becoming the first Filipino to win multiple medals in the Olympics. In 1951, the first Asian Games was held in New Delhi, India. Artemis Salamat and Jacinto Caico won gold medals for the 200-meter and 100-meter breaststroke events respectively. 1985, Eric Buhain won a gold in the 400-meter individual medley at the Southeast Asian Games held in Bangkok, Thailand. The next topic is all about the facilities and equipment used in swimming. Here is the facilities in swimming. The pool consists of 15 meters in length and 2 meters minimum in depth. Temperatures are between 25 to 28 degrees Celsius. Including here is the electronic timing pad. Our timings are taken electronically using the 2.4 meter wide touch-sensitive timing pad. Here are the equipments used in swimming: goggles, swim cap, swimsuit, swimming trunks, kickboard, and starting gun. In addition to that, here are the swimwear that can be used during the competition of swimming. Moving forward are the basic strokes in swimming. The basic strokes of swimming are the front crawl, butterfly, breaststroke, and backstroke. Front crawl. It is popularly known as freestyle. It is also considered as the fastest and most efficient swimming technique. The body must keep horizontal, stretched, and streamlined. Involves alternating over arm strokes and the flutter kick, the up and down movement of the legs. The head remains in the water, the face alternating from side to side. Butterfly. It is a powerful and graceful technique, the most difficult and exhausting stroke. Hands enter the water shoulder width apart. Legs move in a fishtail or dolphin kick in which the legs move up and down together, with the knees bent on the upward swing. Arms move up and downward shoulder rotates, bringing arms around. Breaststroke. It is the slowest of the 4 official styles in competitive swimming, which requires comparable endurance and strength to other strokes. Strokes begin with the body in a stretched out, horizontal position with the face in the water. The upper body lifts as the arms pull and the head lifts to breathe. Frog kick takes place under the water and begins with the legs in an extended position with feet together. The frog kick is a leg movement where the knees are primarily turned outward and the legs alternately separated and closed. Backstroke. It has the advantage of easy breathing but has the disadvantage of swimmers not being able to see where they are going. This is the only competition swimming style that has a different start. Push the wall on your back in a streamlined position. The alternating kick originates from the hip and remains within the body. Toes are pointed with ankles relaxed and knees bend slightly with each kick. The leg kick and arm action should be controlled and steady while maintaining a fixed head position. Next is the main kicks. Kicking is often an overlooked swim skill as it only contributes to a maximum of 15% swim power. The three main kicks in swimming are the flutter kick, the scissor kick, and the dolphin kick. The flutter kick. It is used with front crawl or freestyle and backstroke. The scissor kick. It is a classic kick used in the side stroke. However, it can be also used in the breaststroke. The dolphin kick. It is used with the butterfly stroke. And lastly are the suggested activities. For the first activity entitled Swimming Exercise Log, direction. List down 5 exercises that aim to develop cardiovascular endurance and 5 exercises that aim to develop muscular endurance. Specify the number of repetition and the time. Next activity is the dry land exercise. In this part, you will apply the swimming skills in dry land. Materials needed are timer and bench. For the procedure, number 1, ask friends or family members to assist you. 2, obtain and record your resting heart rate. 3, using a bench, perform each exercise such as flutter kicks, dolphin kicks, and frog kicks. Number 4, after each exercise, record your heart rate. Number 5, rest for 1 minute, then repeat the exercises. Number 6, observe the proper procedure in doing the different skills. Here are the processing questions after doing the dry land exercise. And lastly is the pose test. You are going to identify the basic strokes. And for the answer, number 1, butterfly, 2, breaststroke, 3, backstroke, 4, front crawl. That is the end of my presentation. I hope you learned something about swimming. Here are the references that I have used in doing my presentation. Credits to the rightful owner of the photos used in some slides. Acknowledgement was underneath each pictures. This is your teacher, Mrs. Cinta Soledad S. Aspe. But before I end, allow me to share some inspirational words. Be a mermaid and make waves. Have a nice day, grade 7.